With all these challenges, I got a challenge for y'all. I got 50 for anybody that can do this.
Yeah, where's my $50? Hey guys, Happy New Year. I forgot to upload this video yesterday, or even make it yesterday, and I wanted this to be the first video of 2023, but I got sidetracked by other stuff, and I ended up waking up at, I think 5 in the afternoon. And other than that, this video's gonna be another, I guess, battle of the two giants, but more literal than game-wise, because I'm still not making that freaking video for whatever reason. It's like, I'm not mentally just prepared to make it. I'll do it eventually. I hope so. Yeah, but today, this video is gonna be a little more comedic. I want to actually make a fight video today, actually. So, I was watching a couple videos, like, I think, like, 5 days ago. And I was thinking to myself, like, why don't I make this? Like, you've already seen from the title, and I don't know why I'm not just saying it right now. It's like elephant versus a tranny. Like, how cool would that be? Like, I'm talking about, like, them K99 trannies. And for people who are not aware, like, pretty much most people in the world, I saw this one picture of this, trans woman. He was so muscular, I ended up making the K scale. It is, like, cracked out. Okay, enough rambling. Let's get into the battle data, the status, the verses. Let's figure out who would come on top in a fight. So first we're gonna go with the underdog. Surprisingly, the elephant. Yeah, we're gonna use the African elephant for the comparison. The battle itself. So they can grow up to 13 feet tall, 20 feet long. They have a long nose and two tusks. They weigh as much as three average American women. They can't seem to jump. They can use tools and work in groups, but for this battle, it's gonna be one-on-one. Also, elephants have an IQ span of like 110 to 170, which is from theory, but they're still pretty smart animals. They can also lift 19,840 pounds, and they could possibly smack with 3/4 that force. Again, pretty strong in comparison. They also weigh a lot, so they could just step on you and just kill you. But when we get to the opponent, you're going to realize, yeah, stepping is not really going to be much of a factor in this fight. Now we're going to talk about the opponent of this fight. We're going to talk about the tranny. And with this one, we're going to use 79% and not the 21% for obvious reasons. And of that 79%, we're going to probably use like the thinnest margin possible because we're using K99s for this fight. It's like, I always used to say it for, or I think a couple years, that the K99 tranny can punch an elephant in half, but we're going to get down to the stats. So now we're going to officially announce the K99 tranny. They are literally 18 feet tall, which is staggering because usually people grow up to 6 feet on average. And with all the, I guess, testosterone, estrogen, and darkness in their body, they just grow to 18 feet tall and just break the laws of physics. They are incredibly dumb because I think their IQ would technically be theorized around negative 15 to 22 at most. But yeah, they also don't have object permanence due to how stupid they are. Which, if you don't know what object permanence is, it's like if I walked behind a wall and you thought I disappeared. That's basically what it is. I'm thinking they're so stupid you can literally just stand still and they think you're a tree stump or something. But they do have the eyesight of humans, so it's something, I think. I don't talk to trans people, so I don't know how they see things. They also have the casual strength to throw a T-34 Tiger tank over their heads, which is something. Yeah, but still, that intelligence is gonna keep them back during the actual fight. Yeah, and before we get to the battle, just to realize, this is a T-34 tank. If you could throw it over your head, please do not call yourself a woman. And why did they have to be built like in prime Lou Ferrigno? I couldn't find any pictures where he didn't look like he was like some weird dude on the beach. But yeah, the fact that like they basically look like a 18-foot tall Lou Ferrigno with like who's heavily disfigured. That is just like just terrifying to think about. Also, again, with the intelligence, like, if you already think you're the opposite gender, you're already stupid enough to lose to an elephant. But we're gonna get into the fight that's probably as fair as, like, trans women in female sports. Now let's get to the battle statistics. Okay, guys, so here's the battle statistics. The elephant obviously has the intelligence advantage, and unlike the drooling, let's just say the elephant's the only one that has sharp instruments, which would be its tusks. It also has a long trunk, so it possibly could have a reach advantage. I'm not certain. And then we have the Tranny, who has the size and strength advantage, but their intelligence is really going to keep them lacking in this fight. Okay, and let's assume a battle starts in the African savanna, and we're going to be watching from a nice safe distance. Because we don't want to get into the fight, but we're going to see it from a nice scenic view. So we're going to have the elephant on the left and the Tranny on the right. And let's see how it goes. Now we're going to commentate on the fight. So the elephant, basically as a territorial animal, is in his territory. And it sees the Tranny walking into the area. And it immediately goes, no, we're not going to have this thing on my territory. And they'll do an elephant charge to it, or telling bull charge. They bull charge it. The Tranny would then realize it's a threat, pick it up, and then throw it. The elephant would then get up, realizing it's outmatched physically, so it tries, a little intelligent tactic called going around it. It tries going to the back of the Tranny, but the Tranny is already a bit ferocious and I think a little bit quicker. Since it's on 2 legs and not 4, it can basically turn around faster. So it turns around, throws a swing, the elephant ducks, and then the elephant stabs it in the leg with one of the tusks. The Tranny then smacks in the back like a little slap or something, like, let's say displaces 2 vertebrae. The elephant's kind of badly shaped up, so it decides to back off a bit, see what its next move is. The Tranny then just charges it straight up, like, yeah, you have a hole in your leg, but yeah, let's keep running. And it would try jump kicking it. The elephant runs to the side, Tranny goes on the floor. The elephant would then run over and try stomping it. The Tranny would grab the elephant's feet with its hands and then push it over. It would get up and then try charging it again. The elephant would dodge and make the Tranny smash into a tree. And then actually, what else would happen? Well, let's just say the elephant's alone still. And his herd's probably like a couple feet away, or couple thousands of feet away. And so the elephant has to defend for herself. He then grabs a branch off the tree and decides to stab the Tranny. What he doesn't know is the Tranny doesn't exactly need vital organs due to its body being just filled with darkness. So the elephant then has to just try its best. So it swoops up, tries stabbing in the chest with a tusk, but it just went right into the Tranny's grasp. It grabbed it by its trunk and the back of its neck, and it ripped its head off, and just threw it away. Yeah, the Tranny wins. I kind of knew that was going to happen because they have the size and physical advantage. I don't know what else an elephant could really do. It can't pull out a Glock and shoot it 6 times. So, what we learned here today, kids. Don't misgender trans people to their face. They'll rip your head off and just throw it a mile away. I hope everybody enjoyed the video, and I guess sub and do whatever. You guys could talk about stuff in the comments and comment how you guys think the battle would actually go. This is just a rough estimate, like a pretty keen idea of how I would think it would go. Like, it's kind of difficult to imagine an elephant fighting anything that's bigger than it, but I guess it could happen.